This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're in a double feature on Dragon Ridge in the Skoda T50 Tier 9 check tank. Now, you guys know that I've been grinding this line trying to get that Tier 10. And I gotta say that thanks to a couple nice matches which you're about to see, I finally unlocked the Tier 10. Finally. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this match that I'm in first isn't gonna go very well for the team. But you can still do okay even though your team completely fumbles. Now we spawn in the north, which isn't preferable. But as you can see, the Skoda doesn't have too much trouble climbing the hills in the rice paddies. So we're going towards the right because they have a lot of mediums and light tanks. And generally speaking, that's where everybody ends up. When you're in a faster tank, you tend to go towards the 1 and 2 column on Dragon Ridge. So I'm just kind of biding my time. I'm at the top of the hill. I just want to take a look around and see what we can find. And right off the bat, I don't see anything. And then I notice our light tanks are being engaged by another light tank. So, instead of crossing straight across the top of the hill and being spotted and shot at, I go off the backside here, and then I just cut straight across, a little drifting action, getting the tail out, you know, the normal thing. And when I notice we have a Tier 9 Bat Chat autoloader, we've got both of our light tanks, one of which is going to get very angry in a minute, but, you know, that's on him. I can't save everybody. So I pull up to take some of the pressure off, I auto-lock and fumble another shot. I dump the mag. 2 shells out, 0 hits. Not a good plan. So I go ahead, dump the mag, get reloaded, and I'm going to just try to take what I can get. Now, our light tanks right now are not happy. You can see, this is him starting to rage. Instead of, like, fighting or getting out of there, he decides to stand and fight and get his butt kicked. And then he blames everybody else for it. Sorry, dude. It happens. Now, T69. Seriously. Who would have thought that a T69 is an impenetrable fortress? Right? 3 rounds from my tank and not a single pin. That's ridiculous. But, you know, this gun is absolutely trolly at times. But we get reloaded, and we put our first one in, tracking him, second one, and there's the kill shot. Finally, we get our kill. Finally, we get some pins, and now he's gone. Now, this guy behind us gets finished off by the M103. No problem. And you can see him kind of dancing around. And then I'm like, alright, let's climb this, because it looks climbable. And in some tanks, it would be climbable, but not the Skoda. Because, you know, these tracks on these tanks are absolutely not the best in the world. So, cannot climb it, so I have to go around. And so, why not go back the direction we just came from, right? Nobody will be expecting that. As you can see, half our team is gone already. Over half our team is gone. That's not good. So this Bat Chat, he's a one-shot kill. Wait for it, dip down, finish the Bat Chat. That's our second kill of the game. We save the Liberty. Now these guys are kind of goofing themselves here because anybody on the ridge line will be able to hit them. And so what do? I join them, you know, because why not? Oh look, an Artie. Well, I know exactly what happens when you leave an Artie alone. So I make a beeline for him. I can't let him live. Can't let him live. We have to kill the Artie. Come on. Don't be looking at me. Don't be looking at me. Don't be looking at me. Eh, he's kind of looking. But too late, sunshine. Go back to the garage. Alright. So, Artie's down. That's not going to be an issue. Now, if I'd have paid attention to how many people are left versus me, I would have stayed right here and fought the old-fashioned way, which is shoot them, duck back, shoot them, duck back, shoot them, duck back. That's the way you need to do it. Don't do what I'm about to do. I'm going to get A, extremely fortunate, and B, it's eventually going to catch up to me. So get ready, because here I come. Get ready, because here I come. No. Get ready. Oh, we got a T49. Can't shoot him. M103 is getting absolutely obliterated because he skylined himself up there and he's being surrounded and danced on and bad things are happening. Can I get here to... Nope, he's dead. It's really a shame, to be honest. But watch this next part. Okay, I'm aimed in, one shot, and then he just freaking disappeared. How do you disappear when I'm looking at you? He's inside my view range. He just flat out went, you know, he went to orbit or something. I don't know. Literally disappeared right in front of my face. We catch him, we put one in him, we make him ram us, he dies. No problem. Come on. Now, the good news is, most of the people that are gonna... There's a good time to turn the turret. You can see the shots are coming from off to the right. So, I'm just using the ridgeline here to give them the lead. Oh, get loaded, get loaded, get loaded. Don't take the shot. Look at that airtime. Good lord. He does hit me even though his gun was not actually facing me. And then we put him down. So that gives us our 5th kill of the game. I dump the mag immediately. I start running away, trying to stay behind cover so that the guys on the ridgeline can't hit me. In hopes to find somebody else who's dumb enough to come at me. Come at me, brah. I'm right here. Alright, now that... Oh, shoot. The moment I get undetected, this poor panther pops up. So I finish him, I back off. Come on, I get one in the vengeance, and then a T29 from across the map hits me. Go figure. But we end up with 6 kills. We end up with 11 pins. That's not going to be a bad game at all. So we end up with 2,600 damage, 600 blocked, and 6 kills. Top gun. Got to be top of the leaderboard. Not bad. Now, for the second video... We're back on Dragon Ridge, go figure, right? Only this time we're going to spawn in the south, but the same basic principle is what I go with. So, we spawn in the south this time, but I still want to go to the 1-2 line over that far side, because that keeps you away from most of their tanks, and then allows you to get shots on tanks that are lit up, but can't see you back. But you've got to clear it first, and I'm going to get some help, which is unusual.
Alright, man, we've got enemies in the area.
So we're gonna just cruise right on down the left side, no problem. And we're gonna go right up the 1 column, right up the road. No problem whatsoever. Right? We got a Lycan, we've got a Panther 2. We're just cruising. Keep an eye on that Panther, by the way. Not gonna lie, the guy ends up being pretty awesome at the end of this match, so keep that in mind. And then in the very next match, I make his life miserable because I happen to be in Tornado, and he was in a heavy tank, and I kind of beat him up, not gonna lie. But enough about that. We're still driving. You see, I can't drive at all. I think I hit every building in between here and there. And we're just going to cruise up. 3-round autoloader, 100mm cannon, and very trolly penetration with the regular armor-piercing rounds. Now they stop to shoot at the middle. I cut to the right a little bit and then cut back to the left because I notice those guys right there. So right here we have the T49, 1 round into him, 2 rounds into him. 3 rounds go back to the garage, sir. First kill of the game. We've got a Lycan on our right, and somehow we managed to pull up in front of 3 tanks and take 0 damage. That's the kind of engagement I like. When everybody's tunnel visioning towards everything except you. I like it. So we're going to roll up, and we're going to try to catch this light tank in this M51 Sherman. They're already spotted. Can I get him? Come on. Not quite. Is he gonna pull up? Yes, he is. Shot out. Ah, how do we not hit that? Oh well. Oh, hello, Sherman. Put one in him. Put a second one in him. He's got no armor, so you don't have to worry about bouncing, even with this thing. They just give him a bunch more hit points to make him feel better. And, come on, get ready.
They've spotted us. They killed our driver.
And the ram. Nope, we just scrape him on the way by. And then we reloaded, so put 2 more in him into his game. Second kill of the game. Not bad. I see a little e-brake turn there to cut back and try to catch this medium tank, but they've already finished him. So everybody that came this way has pretty much stood their ground, done exactly what was needed. Look at every time this guy shoots, that is on point. Like, why can I never get that to happen in my autoloaders, you know, or any tank for that matter? You know, you lock on every single shot he fired going horizontal to my position hit me, with the exception of the one that went right over me, but it was still straight at me. Like, my shells never do that. But that just goes to show, like, I get that. I get the worst luck in the game. That's just the way it is. Everybody that engages me will hit me. It's whether or not I bounce it or absorb it with a track or something. Oh, Artie's lit. I'm spotted broadside to his position. Let's get him off the board. He's down. That's one less thing to worry about. E75, he's a one-shot kill. Can I take him down? I auto-lock him. That was a bad move. Should have loaded, or should have looked at him. Now we've got, I think it's a 5916 or something like that. Some weird light tank I've been seeing a couple more times lately, but I've never heard of prior to that. And the Panther 2 just puts it on him. He shoots him once and then just finishes him with a ram. Now I'm looking at this E75 and I've put a shot right where I thought his lower plate would be, and that was the end of him. 4th kill. We've got our Artie right here. 5th kill. Kill both of their Arties this match. Dumping the mag. My track's gone. My driver's dead. Things aren't going well. You know what I mean? But I've still got half of my health. I've got a 3-round autoloader that does pretty well. And as long as I'm not stupid, I should be able to... Really? How does it not climb that? Come on. You know, when I think of Czechoslovakia, or the Czech Republic, depending on which way you want to look at it now, I don't imagine it's that flat. So I'm assuming they have hills. If they're using... That shell went a little high, went right into his armor. Come on, that's 2. And then we track him. They pin him right off the bat. Come on, get loaded. And you notice I'm just using the hill to stay hull down. And then the moment he pushes over, I push over. Now, I look to my left because I spot this nice little black prince. This poor black prince has no idea that he just wandered into the hornet's nest. Now watch. I'm reloading. I'm on my 5th kill. 16 hits. I'm doing really well this match. And I've got 10 seconds left to reload. And I just let this guy know that. Now remember that Panther 2? He shot at him there. But he could reload and shoot him again. And he didn't. I'm not sure. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he let me kill that guy to get my top gun. So 6 kills, 4,600 damage, not bad. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.